football as their Titans are set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And a loose football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And fights through one man. Still going. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that. Opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 23. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. That is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A second broken tackle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for more, and that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. Now he's going to... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped. Inside the 40.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. There goes a deep ball, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, here's Henry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Get him,
This one caught by Davis. Now Davis fumbles it, and the Seahawks have recovered.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa. 2nd and 5 now. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Nifty move. And now running right through it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. A first down carry for Henry. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. 3rd and 2, Tannehill being chased out. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And running with power here. And he'll be taken down. But not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check it back. Well. Tighten up. Check 37. Out.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end. Zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
25.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct. Sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19.
60 out, ball. 15, check back, 15.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running jet sweep here, Humphreys. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And Walker has it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tannehill now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And it's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And now he lost it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's Wilson to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. And an alley to run. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Gets through and now an opening. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Here's Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Wilson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly...
Wilson's pass complete to Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about it.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.